my name is Sarah and today we're starting something brand new. If you watched my Top 5 Wednesday video on the newly discovered authors I've read in 2015, then you heard me briefly mention that I have a goal of reading all of the Pulitzer Prize winning novels in my lifetime. Officially, it is called the Pulitzer Prize Project, and today I wanted to give you a little bit of background on the project itself, why I decided to do it, and what the plan is from here on out. I first decided to start this project probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I want to say it was sometime around my senior year in college, but it might have been a couple of years later in the year or two after I first graduated from college. But the idea for the project came from something that one of my English professors told me, which I am sure has been said by hundreds of people over the years, but that is, to be a good writer, you need to be a good reader. One of the things that I do with my reading in general anyway is I read both to read because I enjoy it, but also to analyze why the stories are good. Why are they popular? There are certain book series like the Divergent series and the Hunger Games series that I have read not necessarily because I was explicitly interested in the story, but because I wanted to know what made them so popular. What was it about these stories that had everyone so excited to read them? And so as one of those people who likes to sort of analyze why stories are popular, I decided that the Pulitzer Prize winner for fiction/novel would be the prize that I would look at and start to examine why these stories won this incredibly prestigious literary award. I specify that it's the Pulitzer Prize category for fiction/novel because originally the award was given from 1917 to 1947 as the Pulitzer Prize winner for novel, and starting in 1948 they changed the category to fiction, and since other stories that fall under the fiction category but aren't necessarily novels, like short story collections and things like that, have won the award. My history with the Pulitzer Prize winners is pretty minimal at this point. I read The Old Man and the Sea in high school, and then in college I read Gone with the Wind. For whatever reason, I decided to read it during my senior year, which was not the smartest thing, but I still really enjoyed it. I read To Kill a Mockingbird a couple of years later. I had never read it in any of my high school courses, and obviously it is an incredibly well-loved story, and I wanted to experience it for myself. In 2015, I have actually read 4 different Pulitzer Prize winners, and part of that is because in 2015 in particular, I have gotten much more intentional about my reading. I've been trying to read both more diversely and more intentionally in the kinds of stories that I start to examine so that I spend my time as a reader well. The 4 Pulitzer Prize winners I've read this year are Gilead by Marilynne Robinson, which won the award in 2005. The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde by Junot Diaz, which won the award in 2008. The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, which won the award in 2014. And All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, which won the award in 2015. Thus far, it has been really enjoyable to start examining all of these stories and looking both for commonalities and the variances that have made them the winners of such a prestigious literary prize. The award was first given in 1917, so it is coming up on its 100th anniversary. However, there are not quite 100 winners. I think the actual number is right around 87 or 88 because there have been a little over 10 years where there was not a piece of literature that was deemed worthy of the prize, and so it was not awarded. So the plan moving forward is in 2016 to read 1 Pulitzer Prize winner every single month. I may end up reading them a bit more quickly than that, but the goal is at least 1 Pulitzer Prize winner a year. I will be giving you my reviews on the books every single month, but also doing a slightly more in-depth discussion about what it was that I enjoyed or disliked about it and why I think it won the award, and possibly even why I don't think it deserved to win the award, depending on my opinion of the story. So that is all I've got to share with you today. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information about this project, why I decided to do it, and how everything is going to work from here. If you have any particular favorites that have won the Pulitzer that I have not read, that you think I should start with in 2016, I would love to hear those suggestions, so please leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! Robinson, which won the Gilead. The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde by Junot Diaz, which won Nigel, stop making noise. Nigel!